Okay, so I just wanted to point out to you guys this ridiculous article. It's called "Modern Marijuana is Often Laced with Heavy Metals and Fungus," and it's on SmithsonianMag.com. And what's ridiculous about this is, first off, the title is misleading by calling it laced. Laced implies that somebody purposely put it on there, put the toxins on there to hurt people, or to, like, in the sense of people lacing a drug or something. Anyways, so it goes through here, and obviously heavy metals. It, if you're anyone that knows anything, heavy metals, even mentions it in here. It comes from the soil. So what it doesn't mention is that your food products, like vegetables and fruits, and also supplements, a lot of times have quite a bit of heavy metals in them too, and it's because of the soil that it was grown in. So it goes through here and it talks about heavy metals. And now pesticides would be something that's on your marijuana, but it's not. I don't know. It's not purposely on there to hurt you. It's actually on there to keep the pests away. And not only that, but I use pesticides on my plants. But I have an organic garden, and what I call it is organic pesticide. But nonetheless, fungi is, in a lot of things. Bacteria is on us all. Um, and I don't know. It's a little misleading. This article is, and you can tell overall they're biased. But so yeah, you go through here, and it's pretty interesting. Oh, and yeah, they point out that breeding more powerful marijuana with higher THC has led to the absence of CBD, and it's like, well, okay, that's not really the case, because people have also started creating strains like Charlotte's Web, which is really high in CBD. So actually, both sides of the spectrum have been emerging. So yeah, there's just this bias on here. But they talk about how everything needs to be like, there needs to be a watchdog or whatever, and everything needs to be regulated so strictly or whatever. But you go down here in the comments, and I thought this was interesting. So it says, okay, let's see. Mm. So it says any product sold to the public must be regulated, and part of that is inspected for product safety. Well, I've actually had products like supplements. If it's considered like a supplement or a natural like product like that, like a supplement in supplement form, well, it actually can have lead in it and things like that, because what it's under a different guideline. And in California, it actually you can't sell products with a certain amount of lead in it, and they're actually targeting supplement companies and things like that, but they're not going after the people that are producing like produce, like greens and vegetables and stuff like that, because uh, a lot of times the vegetables even have like way more lead in it and heavy metals than any of the other like supplements. And see, the problem is that they need to just put it on the label what's in it, so you know what you're dealing with, and you know how much of these products you're ingesting, how much of these heavy metals you're ingesting. They shouldn't really ban it, because I mean, you're gonna end up having to ban fucking produce. The How strict they are in California, they would have to ban produce, if and technically it's illegal, because of how much lead is in the produce. So, but they don't go after them. They just go after supplement makers and stuff like that. So all this is a little ridiculous. And the whole going back up into the article here, they talk about when you concentrate your cannabis, how a lot of times you end up with the heavy metals and all that stuff in it with it. Well, a lot of the heavy metals probably won't end up in the concentrate, but the bacteria, fungi, spores, and probably pesticides. Like I use neem oil. If I was to have neem oil that was still on a product like that, um, when you go and you chop it down, which there shouldn't be, but if there was still to be neem oil on there, it'd probably end up in your concentrate. Um, yeah. Anyways, so I don't know. This article just seemed a bit biased to me. But yeah, I'll give a link to it in the bottom. Okay, peace out.